Hey guys, so today we're talking about our Lectric 2.0 XP bikes that we got. So these bikes are electric and they fold up nice, which is great for taking in our camper. A lot of people that have RVs or campers get 50-gallon totes to store them in. Otherwise, you can just either throw them in the back seat, or if you've got space in your camper, throw them in there as well. We're going to show you guys how to set up the bike today, and then from there we'll show you a little bit of the features on the trail. So we're going to start here first with the battery. So the battery is pretty heavy and it comes with a key, which is kind of weird for a bike, but since it's electric, I guess that works. So the battery just slides inside the frame, just like this. And then you take your key and you go under it. And then you have to find the right spot. Let's get the angle right. There we go. So once you twist the key, this little pin point right here does stick out. So this locks the battery in, that little silver piece. So then at this point, you can take the handlebars here and then you attach them into this piece here. We notice that you have to keep this piece bent down in order to get it to be attached right. So if we angle this back down, and then this just clamps down right here. You can adjust it to whatever height you'd like. And then you lift it up here, and there's a clamp on this side right here. That just locks right in like that. And then the next part is lifting the bike up. You twist it around, and there's one more clamp right over here. If Sarah wants to come over, I can show you guys how this part clamps down. So right here, you just take this, clamp it in, and that's all there is to it. So I usually put my kickstand out, and then I just adjust my seat to whatever height that I'd like. We did buy seat covers for this because the only downfall is that the seats were pretty uncomfortable for us. After about a 10-minute bike ride, our butts were pretty sore. So we did get a little bit of a cushion, which is nice. And then we did put a water bottle holder down in here, so that way we could just have water with on the trails. So other than that, there's not a whole lot else. We'll go into the features next and show you guys what it's like. So this is the electric screen here. So to turn the screen on to show all of your information, over here there's the power button. So you just press and hold this for a few seconds, and now the screen is on. So this will show you all the details on it, such as we have 62 miles, the PAS mode, which we'll get to in a second, your speed, and the energy bar. So one misconception people have with this is the energy bar does not truly show you how fast your battery is going to die based on it being full and then being down to nothing over at this end. So to change the modes, you just go over here and press the power button. You can go to your trip A each time you press it, your voltage, which this is the true way to see how much power you have left in your battery. So you can get 40 to 45 miles out of it, depending on how much you're using the battery. We've actually gone further on a charge just because we didn't use the battery part of the time. But if you have your PAS mode up more, that will use up more battery quicker since you'll be going faster. So as we keep selecting through this, you've got your timer showing you how long your screen's been on for how long you've been biking, and it goes back to your odometer. So the PAS mode. So that is the pedal assist system. Over here, where there's the plus and the minus, you can adjust that going from 0 to 5. So 0 is saying there's going to be no assist on your bike. So you're going to be pedaling all 70-something pounds of the bike, and if you want any assist, you just push the plus button, and that changes it to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the minus button will take you back down to 0. So the assist system kicks in as soon as you start pedaling. So if we just went to level 1 right now, we found that it'll get you around 7 or 8 miles an hour. And as long as you're pedaling, it'll maintain you at 7 to 8 miles an hour. And then if you go faster than that when you're pedaling, you'll just have to work a little harder. Versus if you go up to like a 3 or a 4, then you're gonna be flying pretty darn quick. We usually get between 18 to 20 miles an hour in those modes. And once again, as long as you're pedaling a little bit, that's all you need to do to get the system to kick in. Now the other option is, if you want to treat this like a dirt bike or something like that, over on this side, as long as you have the PAS mode on from 1 to 5, if you just twist this throttle, which is only this half of the handle, you can treat it just like a dirt bike. As you twist it, you go. So you don't even need to pedal like that. And then you've got the brakes, one over here, this is for the back brake. This brake over here is for the front brake. And then you've got gears. So you have gears 1 through 7. It's a 7-speed bike. We usually find out that by the time you get up to gear 6 or 7 that you're pedaling pretty darn quick, even just to go up to 17 or 18 miles an hour, since it's not like having a 21-speed bike. But we've seen so many people ranging from 18 years old to 70 years old on these bikes. They work really great, they're really easy to set up. You don't have to fold them down every time that you're done with them, unless you're trying to travel or store them somewhere. So they will work on a bike rack. And so we'll just show you guys some more close-up features of the bike, and then we'll get on the trail and show you what it's like. So Sarah is on her electric bike. We're going to demonstrate how to use the electric portion of it. So as we come in here, so you can see the screen. So right now we're in PAS 1. So she's just going to start pedaling, and you'll very quietly hear the motor kick in. And there she goes. So the other mode is just simply using the throttle if you don't want to use the pedal assist system portion of it. So the throttle is right there on the handlebar. Exactly. So if you kick it down, she'll take off and she doesn't even need to pedal. So that should explain the main parts of the bike to you guys. If you have any other questions, just leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll show you a few views as we're biking down the trail. Thanks for watching.